At NFHS, so
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We just caught that last part.
they weren't listening yet.
Hi, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. This is fun. This is our Take the Points. We are going to talk about the high school playoffs along with the college football. When is I think this coming week is the first week of the CFP rankings, isn't it?
It's week
Tuesday.
Is this week 9 coming up?
This is week 9.
I think so.
Yeah. So we might get into that a little bit. Who knows? Talk a little NFL. We might even talk hockey and basketball and horse racing.
Is hockey going?
Hockey is going.
It's too cold. Too cold to horse race.
Had a sports equinox on Monday.
Had everything going.
Everything going on Monday night. It was a glorious evening. Now you realize.
Was Monday night the 18-inning game? Was that Monday night?
Yes, it was.
That was a game.
That was a dandy. Did you stay up for it?
I did not. I read it that morning, and I was amazed at some of the numbers.
I stayed up for the Mariners 15-inning game against the Tigers. That was a Friday night. That was a little different. I went to bed in the 9th inning on the World Series on Monday
and
night.
missed an entire game.
I missed an entire next game. But yeah, we're going to talk about all kinds of different things here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, as it is Friday, October 31st. Hope you're having a outstanding day. We'll get to all kinds of stuff going on here in just a minute. Well, let's just start right now. What's going on in and around your community? Hope you're completed dodging the raindrops. Did it stop raining out there?
No.
It's still going on Wednesday afternoon as we shoot this. Chili dinner on Friday evening at the Sisney Fire Department. The Sisney Fire Department hosting their fundraiser supper Friday evening, beginning at 4. Cost is by donation. All proceeds benefiting the Christmas for Children in the North Wayne School District. The menu is chili, peanut butter sandwiches, desserts, and drinks. Dine in, carry out, all kind of options will be available. Throw them all kinds of money. Since they're talking about chili suppers and that one in Sisney, Fairfield's doing the same thing on Friday night. The Fairfield City Fire Department hosting their annual Halloween chili supper at the fire station. Dine-in and drive-through service available. They have 2 settings, lunch at 11 a.m. to 1, and then the drive-through open again from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Also going to be, timeout. No dine-in tonight from 5 to 7.
Guess it's takeout only.
I guess so, but they're doing dine-in from 11 to 1, but then not from 5 to 7. Dine-in, $10 a ticket, and it's all you can eat: chili, drink, dessert, a hot dog, and peanut butter sandwich. Extra hot dogs $1 a piece, and additional peanut butter sandwich at 50 cents.
Does the hot dog come with the chili?
Hot dog comes with the chili.
And then if you want another one, it's another $1.
Another one, it's $1. So that's what I guess I'm telling you that, folks, to tell you this. Go ahead and throw $10 at the Sisney thing whenever if you're doing that. Just make it feel like, see, you could eat lunch at Fairfield, then eat chili for supper at Sisney. There you go. Trunk or treat also going on at the Sisney Park on Friday night. The Village of Sisney hosting their annual Trunk or Treat Festival for Boo in the Park on the Sisney Square. Trunk or treat open to local businesses and the public. To set them up, you needed to get a hold of Shannon Mix, 673-1773. Activities begin up with the sign up for the scavenger hunt at 4:30. The parade starts at 5 tonight with the Sisney and high school and middle school bands. Participants encouraged to decorate their side-by-sides, golf carts, or four-wheelers for the parade. Line up at the east side of the Key Market. Costume judging and on stage immediately following the parade. Also going to be a cakewalk and bingo around the pavilion on Friday night. Over in Junction City, in the Centralia area, they're going to have a Boo Bash at the Junction City Park, 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock. I think they have a band playing there. Also, Trunk or Treat in Salem at the First Christian Church from 6 o'clock till 8 o'clock. Saturday, November 1st, a few things going on. Starting over in Clay City, Sailor Springs from 10 a.m. to noon. At the Clay City, Sailor Springs American Legion, they're going to host their big annual meat shoot in conjunction with their monthly breakfast. I guess the breakfast will start at 7 or so. Lunch is available. Raffle tickets for various items may be purchased from any member as well at the post. Also, a Harvest Carnival in Xenia on Saturday from 1 to 6. Village of Xenia hosting their annual Harvest Carnival. Well, it says 1 to 6 on one spot. It says 1 to 4 on the other. If you get there before 4 o'clock, I feel pretty safe for you. Soup, hot dogs, drinks will be served, as well as trunk or treat and games all day long. The Beecher City Firefighters hosting a big old whole hog sausage pancake breakfast. This will be at the Beecher City Fire Department, 7 o'clock to 10:30 on Saturday morning. Pancakes and whole hog sausage, featuring award-winning sausage from J&J Meats with coffee, milk, and chocolate milk. Free will donation, handicapped and carry-out parking in front of the firehouse. That's all pretty good. This one was weird. Tell me if you've ever heard of this one before. The Strasburg American Legion Auxiliary hosting on Saturday their candy buyback.
Okay.
From 9 a.m. to 11 o'clock it'll be the Auxiliary hosting their 6th annual buyback at the Strasburg Community Center. Their mission: to buy back the excess Halloween candy from local trick-or-treaters. The unit will pay $1 a pound for candy that is brought in. The candy collected will be sent to area servicemen to share with their comrades.
Well, it's great, but yeah, I've never
heard of it either.
Yeah, that's a
wonderful thing they're doing up there.
I mean, chances are they're just going to get like 50 pounds of Tootsie Rolls because nobody eats Tootsie Rolls. I mean, maybe some candy corn.
Smarties.
All the Smarties gone.
All the Smarties. Oh, you see, now I'll eat the Tootsie Rolls. I'll go in.
My mother's a Tootsie Roll about.
I am not going near the Jolly Ranchers.
No, I don't like those either.
Those, I mean, heck, I've had too much work done on my teeth to it.
I bet they don't get much chocolate back either.
You think the
old Reese's eggs, some Kit Kats. You ain't getting them back.
You think anybody's getting the fun size Snicker bar
No,
back?
the Snickers. You're not going to get many of those. How many pounds of none? There's not a single one in there.
Well, I hope the servicemen enjoy them anyway. So that's good. Effing Con 2025 going on Saturday and Sunday. It's at the Village Square Mall in Effingham. Calling all gamers. It's time for the Effing Con 2025. Head on to the only video or tabletop game convention in Effingham. You can shop from a plethora of amazing vendors, hear interesting tales from great assortments of speakers, as well as connect with fellow game enthusiasts. It's a 2-day event taking place again Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday, Smash Brothers raffle tournament all day long. I have no idea what I'm saying here. Role-playing versus role-playing. R-O-L-E playing versus R-O-L-L playing with Dan Longoria at 2 o'clock. Video games by Cat Thing Studio at 3 o'clock. You stop.
There's a lot going on there.
You stop me when you know what I'm talking about.
I know some of the stuff you're talking about. But yeah.
I know. Okay. How about on Sunday, Mario Kart raffle tournament?
Sounds great. Well,
I know what Mario Kart is.
I don't know what the raffle tournament is.
Yeah, I know what Mario Kart is. Do you guys do your kids play video games?
No, not really. They're on their iPads and things. Yeah. We don't have a game.
Solitaire, Minesweeper, that kind.
Lots of videos. And Roblox. Lots of Roblox.
Arcade History Tour by Brian F. Collin at 1 o'clock. So
that'd be a neat one.
That'll be fun. Also going on here on this Friday, it is, ladies and gentlemen, National Knock Knock Joke Day. Laugh out loud on Knock Knock Joke Day. October 31st encourages telling a few funny knock knock jokes while going door to door, and this day is for jokesters of all ages. Did you know that, I think we've talked about this before, some places they ask you to tell a knock knock joke as you are trick-or-treating.
Okay, that's interesting.
Telling a knock-knock joke requires the listener to actively participate in the joke, which is probably why kids love to tell them to grown-ups, even though you often see their jokes as silly. Kids love to surprise folks with punny answers they didn't see coming. Builds bonds between adults and kids that last a lifetime. What's the history of the knock-knock joke? Started in 1929. You know the first knock-knock joke? You'll love this.
Okay.
The first knock.
I'm ready.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Buff.
Buff who?
What says Buff? Oh, you said Buff says, what says Buff? Buff says Buff to all his men, and I say Buff to you again.
What in the world does that mean?
I don't have a clue.
How is that a knock-knock joke?
But then it came on, it turned into Who's There around 1936. Here's one of the early knock-knock jokes. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Rufus.
Rufus who?
Rufus, the most important part of your house.
That's true. It is important. Keeps the
Especially
rain off.
after all that rain this week. Maybe for Halloween, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Which?
Which who?
Whichever one of you has the candy, open up.
I like that one.
There you
Unless
go.
they're Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah. You don't like Tootsie Rolls, huh? Man, knock-knock jokes apparently faded a bit after the 30s craze. However, they made a comeback in the 60s and 70s when late-night television show host Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In featured the jokes.
I feel like there was some extracurricular activities going on in the 60s and 70s that people thought they were funnier, too.
That's probably true. What else going on, ladies and gentlemen, here on this beautiful Friday? Oh, this makes a ton of sense, too. Look at those. National Caramel Apple Day on October 31st celebrates a time-honored fall treat. Of course, many of us remember eating caramel apples or making them with a family, whether it was at a fair, carnival, or a Halloween party. It's just a special treat. Sometimes we even made them at home. No matter where we enjoyed them, the memory is a good one. Caramel apples go by many names. Taffy apples, and actually a few of those look like candy apples in addition to the caramel on them. The sheets of caramel are wrapped around the apples, then heated to melt the caramel evenly. The best caramel apples are made with tart, crisp apples, such as Granny Smith or Fuji. Fuji is not a tart, crisp apple. Fuji has a good sweet taste to it. I'm a big Fuji fan.
Is that a soft one?
No.
I don't like the soft apples.
I don't think you're supposed to have soft apples.
Right. I like the crispy, but it almost snaps when you bite it.
I do too. I eat apple every day. I eat a Fuji apple every morning driving to
You
work.
look like an apple guy.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I do or do not?
You do, yeah.
Because I'm healthy looking and
Round.
round. Yeah, I'll buy that. Well, you know what? I can talk about that because I've got more pictures of taffy or candy apples.
Holy.
Those look really,
Wow.
really good. Yeah, you've got.
Yeah, I'd have to try that one.
The M&M, you've got the I guess that one back there looks like
It's a Reese's Pieces.
It's got candy corn on that thing, maybe? Well, it does say Reese's
Yeah, I think it's Reese's Pieces back there. Maybe caramel pecan there in the back
Drizzle.
right. Coffee, 7-layer,
Toffee?
M&M.
Oh, wow. See, I have, about within the last 5 or
That looks
10
good.
years, I have developed an affinity for candy apples and caramel apples. And I have 2 different places that serve incredible candy apples. And
Now that is such a random thing to
order them online for Christmas.
I'll be darned. Those are pretty.
Yeah, those are very pretty. I mean, they've got the fancy sparkles and stuff on them.
Those are big apples too.
Yeah, this one kind of looks like my place in Virginia, to tell you the truth.
My place in Virginia. my joint in Virginia that I get.
There's a place in Virginia
I'm
Beach,
sure there is.
in Virginia that makes incredible candy apples. And whenever my brother and sister-in-law come back from town, they always bring me a candy apple because apparently
There's worse things to get brought to you.
there are very many worse things for them to bring you. So
Doesn't look
yeah,
good.
This is how do you observe Candy Apple Day? Well, of course, you eat a candy apple. Of course, we've all just been skating around the big holiday today. This is, of course, Halloween. October 31st brings out the ghouls and goblins, creatures, and strange folk. It's Halloween. The spooktacular holiday is when things come creeping around the neighborhood seeking favors over trickery. I saw that picture. I thought that was pretty creative. Those are a lot of really impressive jack-o'-lanterns right there. You guys are going to put up a jack-o'-lantern?
My kids would love to cut one open and dig out the stuff in the middle, but I don't know if I'll let them. Horrible parenting.
That is horrible. You've got kids though or you've got a kid that's in high school. She
won't do it.
She can handle the knife herself.
She won't do it. That's not the one that I'm worried about.
The other three.
Yeah, it's the littler three that I'm worried about.
I can see the littler three getting a little feisty with the heavy knives. See, now that was what we'd always do. We'd have we'd carve the thing and get the goo out, separate the seeds, and bake the seeds.
Do a little roasting.
Have the pumpkin seeds for a nice little treat.
And my kids actually like them.
What are the kids going for Halloween?
One's going to be an astronaut, the boy, and then I think the other one's going to be Minions. And as far as a 15-year-old, probably a surly 15-year-old girl. I mean, probably sweatpants and a hard hoodie.
You got two Minions and
an astronaut.
Yeah. Are nobody doing the killer K-pop demon hunters?
I hope not.
See, I've seen pictures of those.
Me too. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know either. Well, this all started back in Roman times when they were honoring the dead. For example, All Martyrs Day, established by Pope Boniface in 609 A.D. after Roman times. That later became All Saints Day, and then the celebration became known as All Hallows Eve. Through the colonial era in the U.S., Halloween celebrations were considered taboo due to religious beliefs. However, by the Victorian era, Halloween traditions featured fall festivals, parties, and foods involving communities and neighborhoods, themes folks still follow today. Well, how about that? What else is going on? What do you want to see on TV tonight? Game 6 of the World Series is tonight. The Dodgers and the Blue Jays. We're shooting this on Wednesday before Game 5.
I was doing the math in my head. I was like, it's not Game 6 yet. It is. I missed one.
Tonight.
All right, there we go.
I don't know who's pitching, and I don't know who's
not Ohtani.
Who are we going to say is in the lead? Can the Blue Jays win Game 5?
Is Game 5 in Toronto?
No,
it's in LA.
Game 6 is in Toronto.
Okay, so Game 5 is in LA. That's tough. You know what? The Blue Jays are up 3-2.
Dylan Cease versus Yesavage. And they beat Dylan Cease on Game 1, so the Blue Jays did. So who knows? Basketball tonight. The Knicks are at the Bulls on CSN Channel 353 at 7 o'clock. The Hawks are at the Pacers on FanDuel, and that's on Channel 370 at 6 o'clock. And also, finally, college football tonight. 3 games for you on television. Memphis at Rice. What's Rice's mascot?
The Owls, right?
The Rice Owls. That's right. Memphis Tigers at Rice Owls. That's 6 o'clock on ESPN2. ESPN's got North Carolina at Syracuse. I'm displeased by North Carolina.
I believe North Carolina is what North Carolina is.
I believe they probably. How about that, Syracuse? That's a tight matchup. We could talk about that later.
3 points, right?
Yeah, 2. I think
2 points.
Yeah. That's at 6:30 on ESPN. At 7 o'clock on CBS Sports Network. Sam Houston State, the Bobcats at La Tech. The Bulldogs, right?
Don't know that one.
Yeah, I believe Bobcats and Bulldogs. That's Lucas Vaughan. This is our weekly Take the Point show. We'll be back right after these. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, folks. Bruce Dickey here with Wabash Cats TV. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you also for tuning into Wabash Cats TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You can find it here daily at 9 a.m. and at 1 p.m. Talk about all kinds of different subjects. People, interesting folks in the community, community events coming up, just all kinds of stuff that will matter to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that has set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
A little promotion.
Yeah, I guess I can give a little promotion, yeah, I was telling, ladies and gentlemen, I was telling Lucas here, who I get my apples from, Amy's GourmetApples.com, and yeah, there's some fine apples. Oh my gosh, those are. They've raised the price. Oh my heavens. Yeah, I don't want to look at those anymore. Hello folks, welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV. Thanks so much for tuning in. Joined here on our weekly Take the Point show. Lucas Vaughan is back here. Tell me, all right, I was going to talk about it more next week, but since you're here, that's cool. Tell me how the high school volleyball postseason is starting and going.
Well, honestly, it's just started. 2A.
That's kind of why I was waiting for next week.
2A had their opening nights Tuesday. 1A starts on Wednesday, which we're shooting on, so I can't speak on what happened there. A couple upsets. I know Pinckneyville
got beat.
Yeah, state ranked all year long, and they were the 2 seed in that regional and got beat by T-Town. Mm-hmm. I believe I saw Heron beat Murfreesboro, which I think Murfreesboro was a 3 and Heron was a 6 or 7. So, but everything else, it looks to me like it's going.
Thursday night's really kind of the big night in volleyball around the state.
That'd be the regional championships, and around here we've got Newton playing Carmi down in the Hamilton County.
Carmi's really good, but
Carmi's really good. Newton's a talented team.
Shot?
Yes, they've got a lot of talent on that squad. That being said, Carmi's got 34, 35 wins for a reason. They're a really, really good team.
How about Fairfield's playing Benton at Mount Carmel?
Yeah, right? Fairfield's the number 2 seed. Benton's the number 3 seed. Fairfield did face them once this year already and beat them in 3 sets, just actually last weekend. So it should be a tough matchup.
Anything in no upsets in 1A that I heard?
It just starts. It starts.
Yeah, that's right. The semifinals are Wednesday. Aren't they?
Yeah. So that's really they start. So NCOE is the number 1 seed around here in 1A, and Edwards County's a 2.
If they have to face Edwards County, it would be in a sectional championship.
Yep, to get the state.
Yeah. So there you go. But also football starts this weekend, and how about those Flora Wolves? They get a home game on Saturday, as they have Nashville coming in Saturday at 2:00. Flora comes in with an 8-1 record. Their only loss to Johnston City. They played pretty close to Johnston City. We had that game here on Wabash, and I must give you folks a full explanation, even though I don't want to. We were supposed to have this game on Saturday on Wabash. We were planning to do it. We had the whole crew set to go to have it set for you on Saturday, and the IHSA took it away from us with their exclusive partner in FHS. Just something that we deal with in the postseason in football, actually mainly in football and sometimes in basketball. Mainly in football, though. So if you have the opportunity to talk to the NFHS people, you go ahead and tell them what you think about that.
Yeah.
I know I will. But here's what Class 2A looks like down here in the games 9 through 16 are the southern half of the state, as 2A has, they went 1 through 16, both in the north half and the south half. Johnston City got that number 1 seed, and they've earned it. That's a really good Johnston City team, and they'll play the winner of, if they beat Westland, which they should, they'll play the winner of Maroa Forsyth at Chester. Chester's good. Chester's tough. Then the Flora's quadrant has Nashville coming up here to Flora on Saturday afternoon, playing the winner of Pana and Bismarck Henning Saturday at 3 o'clock, I believe.
Did you see that Johnson City game's a Friday night game? Most of everything else is on a Saturday. That's interesting.
Well, that's, funny you should ask. The IHSA sent a notice out to all their prospective football schools last week, and said, hey, we're probably going to have a lot more. We've got 32 sets of officials available for Friday night if you would like to play on Friday night. The thing is, it's Halloween. Nobody wanted to play on Friday night.
Good point.
Or not very many people. I mean, you can look up here. There's hardly anybody playing on Friday night. Saturday.
Yeah, all the rest of them that I can see are Saturdays.
And then heck, for that matter, we can, since we're talking about it, let's look at the 3A. That's all Saturday. Or there's a Friday night Oregon up there.
Looks like there's 2 of them.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just... It's just kind of not something anybody was looking at. Okay, here's Flora. They're 8-1. You're asking, Bruce, tell me about Nashville. Well,
that doesn't look like Nashville.
That's not Nashville. I had I can tell you about Nashville. They're 5-4. Their 4 losses are to Chester, Carterville. Carterville's 9-0.
Yep.
Chester's 8-1. Benton 9-0. And the other team was 8-1, like DuQuoin or something.
4 really bad losses.
And actually pretty close.
So it's going to be a tough matchup for Flora.
It's a tough matchup. Flora's going to have their hands full. It's a tough matchup for the Wolves, but I think they can play well and do it. Here's what Fairfield's got going on. They've got to travel. They were looking at going into this weekend. They thought they had the tiebreaker, and they would be getting the home game. Turns out Porta had the tiebreaker. Do you know what Petersburg Porta is?
I do not.
Porta is like a five named
little schools up there north of Springfield.
5 schools up there. The high school is in Porta, and that's where the game will be at 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon. Fairfield with 3 losses going in, all to teams with equal or better records. Johnson City, Flora, and Cesar Valier. Taking a look at Porta, 3 losses going in. Williamsville, always a load.
I think they're the number 1.
Yeah, at 9-0. Maroa Forsyth, we always saw them in the 2A. Where were they playing? Maroa Forsyth was playing, game 10 down there at Chester. They're 7-2. Okay, well this has Maroa.
Not jiving there.
Yeah, that's 53-0.
Yeah,
7-2. Okay, they're there. Lost to Maroa Forsyth. Lost to Stanford Olympia. So Fairfield's got their hands full too, heading up to Petersburg Porta. But I mean, you got to play them on the field anyway, don't you, Lucas?
I feel like we play that Sangamon Conference a lot. in the playoffs when we get there, whether it's
either them or the South Central. Well, our last two games, actually.
Well, the last two were Greenville.
Yeah, Mules got the 9, Greenville got the 10, and I think they flipped a coin because I believe their numbers were all the same, and Fairfield ended up getting the 9 and going up to Petersburg as opposed to going to Stanford Olympia. So this is Class 3A. And it was West Frankfort, I think, was the other. No, they're 6-3. Who's the other? There's Benton. I can't remember. But yeah, there's 3A, and the 4A doesn't really matter much to any of us down here. But best of luck to the Mules heading up north. Congratulations to Salem on a fine season, finished up 3-6, and best of luck to the Wolves at home on Saturday.
I agree. I got nothing. You said it perfectly. Good luck.
You've seen the Mules play. If they play well, they can win, can't they?
Yeah, it's Mules football where you have to control the line of scrimmage. You know they're going to run the football. They're typically not going to pass, and you've got to control the run too. So
and it's really not
it's in the trenches.
We're not telling anybody any secrets. No. Don't turn the ball over and don't have stupid penalties.
Right.
You have a better chance to win. You're watching Big Talk. Back in a sec.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Cooper. And I am Stacey Earlywhite, and together we host By the Way with Beth and Stacey.
It airs Monday through Friday on Wabash Channel 100 at 11 a.m. and again at 3 p.m.
We love to follow Clay County history, and we've been venturing out too in other counties. We absolutely love history.
You can also find us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is By the Way with Beth and Stacey, or like and follow us on Facebook.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It's our weekly Take the Point show. Lucas Vaughan here. Lucas, how has college football been treating you? Are you having fun watching college football? Or are you able
I'm having
to
a great
watch
time.
college football?
I've always been a huge Indiana Hoosier fan my whole life.
Oh, yeah, that's really turning out well for you
My
this year.
entire life, I've been one. I live and die by them, and they're doing really well. So you got to give them credit. Shoot, they put it together. They're doing good. So,
well, the Hoosiers, they're number two. Show you number 2 in the country at 8-0,
and they won't face Ohio State regular season.
No, Ohio State has Penn State. That, before the first of the year, that
looked like a matchup.
The gigantic penciled-in matchup, and this is Penn State coming into Columbus. I don't think those times are right again. It should be noon Eastern, but maybe that's because of the daylight in there. I don't know. I think it's all screwed up. Because you do change. By the way, you are changing clocks
this weekend.
I think so. I think it's Saturday night.
Screw the kids up.
Indiana going to Maryland. Mizzou coming off that tough loss to Vanderbilt. Boy, they've got their hands full. The A&M coming in on a head of steam, aren't they?
Yeah, that's good. That was a tough game versus Vanderbilt too. So
makes you wonder also in that number 4 matchup. Of course, those are both next week. Let's skip ahead. The world's largest cocktail party, Georgia at Florida. It's not really at Florida. It's I believe it's in the Gator Bowl or something I don't think it's in Gainesville. I think it's in Tallahassee or something like that. And then Oregon at Iowa is next week. Ole Miss has South Carolina coming in. Ole Miss, don't you think ought to handle them?
I think even though South Carolina had who on the ropes last week, I watched that.
Oh, it was Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama. They had Alabama beaten. Alabama escaped. So.
Then you've got Georgia Tech. Have you had a chance to watch King Haynes play or whatever?
No, I have not.
He's really, really good.
Well, he must be. Georgia Tech was unranked coming into the season. They're 8-0 undefeated, top 10.
The quarterback for Georgia Tech is Haynes King, I believe is his name. And then you see Vanderbilt. They won, picked up a spot. They've got a tough deal this week going to Texas.
Even though
Vandy's playing well, too.
Vandy's playing. It seems like every time you look up, Vanderbilt's playing a top 25 team. As an underdog, and they're winning the game. I think they're an underdog in this one. I think they're 2.5-point underdog, even though it's still questionable who's quarterback in Texas.
Well, that's the thing. Vanderbilt's got they've got the stud duck quarterback Diego Pavia. He's just fun to watch. He is a good time.
He's a good quarterback. He moves the sticks when he needs to. He makes some big throws. He can run. He's a good quarterback.
Who's he remind you of? There was somebody was yelling Johnny Manziel. And
Marcus Mariota is who he reminds me of when he was at Oregon.
I was thinking Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can see that too.
I was thinking, man, that guy looks he plays just like Baker Mayfield did. SMU is at home against Miami. Miami, a little bit of they're coming off that loss a couple of weeks ago, had a week off after that. Then you've got BYU 8-0 undefeated going to Texas Tech.
I didn't realize that.
Oh, that's next week.
I didn't realize they were undefeated.
Okay, the Domers at Boston College, that shouldn't be much problem. Texas Tech at Kansas State this week. Will the Wildcats give Texas Tech much issue?
I mean, anytime you're on the road, it's going to be harder, but I still think Texas Tech got enough to cover both their K-State.
Tennessee at home versus Oklahoma. It depends kind of on quarterback health for Oklahoma again.
They haven't played well. I don't think Oklahoma has.
Virginia at Cal.
Oh, there's your Cal team. I know how much you love them.
And, that game is like at 8 o'clock at night instead of at 1 o'clock. So all these times are messed up. Virginia Tech at home against Louisville. Louisville's playing really good right now. Yes. Cincinnati is the late game against Utah. That's like at 9:30 or 10 o'clock on Saturday night. Then you've got Missouri, Texas. We've already talked about those. How about your Go Blue Michigan Wolverines?
My Go Blue.
With Purdue coming into the Big House.
I don't feel like Michigan has had that schedule like they have in the past. It's been overly difficult. I feel like they've got some easier teams in there.
Houston at West Virginia. Then West Virginia, Houston. USC coming off a bye week, heading to Nebraska. That's an intriguing matchup to me. I don't think a lot of Nebraska, but
they got that Raiola kid at quarterback. That's a big talent, but
they beat Northwestern last week, and then that Utah-Cincinnati game. Memphis got beat a couple of weeks ago for the first time at Rice. That ought to be a walkover.
Yeah, they came back last week as a 5.5-point dog.
Illinois still receiving votes, but that would be about number 35?
Yeah, that's
2, 3, 4, 5. 35.
Somebody wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, somebody didn't see the game. Is what that one looks like. What are we doing?
Losing mostly.
No, that's hurtful. What are we in college?
We're 37-40, so we're a little under 500.
A little under 500. I'm doing better in college than pros.
Yeah, you're above 500. Unfortunately, Jamie's dragging us down in college, and you're dragging us down in the pros.
I'm dragging us hard down in the pros.
So
I'm the gigantic anchor. What are we doing?
A big anchor there.
That's a big anchor.
Weeze, he's going to take Minnesota -3 versus Michigan State. I feel like it's more of a against Michigan State thing than it's a Minnesota thing.
Yeah, I think that's probably correct.
And then he's on Florida International, Missouri State over, I think that says 50.5. Those are little letters, little numbers. I don't know anything about either of those teams. No. I was just they were all
Missouri
running together.
State's first year in the big leagues.
And then
It
Florida.
says Tennessee. Oh, that's me.
You. I can't tell if that's a 6 or a 5. I don't know.
FIU, Missouri State,
Yeah.
over 50.5.
So
And over 60.
that's what I just said. I can't tell which one that is. Yeah, and you got the glasses on. Like I said, they're all running together.
50.
Yeah. And then his Super Dogs, Texas San Antonio versus Tulane. And I like Tulane there, but
Isn't that on Thursday night or something?
I think it is an early one. I think that was one of the first matches. So Bruce, you're taking Maryland plus 22 versus Indiana?
It's just too many.
It's a lot of points.
It's a lot of points. I know, and Maryland does not play it. What I tell you, the rule is
Don't bet Maryland at home.
Don't bet Maryland at home. Maryland's at home. It's just too many points.
I mean, Indiana's rolled everybody, so it's probably not too many points.
It's too many.
And then you're on Texas -3 versus Oklahoma. I like that. I think
like it
Oklahoma's
too.
struggling.
Yeah.
And then
Texas starting to get things put together.
Tennessee. And then
Tennessee starting to get.
yeah, then you're on your Cal
Both
again.
of 'em.
Cal plus 4.5 versus Virginia. You love Cal.
I do love Cal.
It's
They should have
constant.
won last week. They should have won the game last week, and they lose it overtime, double overtime. I get super bad beat.
Yeah, not only did they not win, they didn't even cover.
Oh, it was a terrible beat. Terrible beat. Did I ever explain exactly how that was such a bad beat? Or did
You
see
said all they had to do is somebody was kicking a field goal. It didn't matter which one.
2
could kick
minutes
a
to
field goal.
go to the game, it's tied. If either team, they both had kickoff or field goal chances. They both missed.
Yeah.
If either team kicks that field goal,
It's a
win.
cover.
It's
an
a
either.
cover either way.
Yeah, you gotta love college field goal kicking.
And the reason I'm taking Cal here is because I just don't trust Virginia as far as I can throw them.
It was Virginia. They were top 15 or something like that, right?
Yeah, they're a good number.
So,
They're there,
yeah, 15.
Yeah.
All right, Jamie. He's on Vandy plus 2.5 at Texas. I like if you're going to give me points with Vandy, I'm taking them also,
Yeah.
especially with
Yeah.
not knowing the quarterback situation in Texas. So I like that one, which means that Texas will probably blow them out. And then he's on Texas Tech -7 at K-State. We kind of discussed that. We think Texas Tech has enough to clear K-State there. His Superdog Navy plus 6.5 at North Texas.
Undefeated Navy. Undefeated Navy. Yeah, at North Texas. I thought I was going to take that one too, but he already had it.
Yeah, and then I'm going to take Michigan -20.5. They're under 3 touchdowns, and it's simply because I don't trust Purdue. I think Purdue's a bad football team.
You do trust Purdue.
I do trust Purdue not to be able to.
Very
yeah,
bad.
yeah, and they're at Michigan at home. So I'm going to take the Georgia Florida under 50.5. I just feel like both of these teams are underachieving teams.
And their defenses are a lot better. than their
Yeah, I just don't think they'll put up a big number, either of them.
Superdog.
Mississippi State plus 4.5 at Arkansas. Mississippi State should have won multiple games this year.
Taking the Bulldogs.
So
I don't blame you a bit. We'll be right back after this and talk NFL.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV. NFL time. All right. I've been warning people, and we should have warned people in the last segment that we're well over 2/3 of the way through college football.
Yeah. There's only what 2 or 3 regular season games left.
Five regular season weekends. Most teams have 4 games.
4 games left.
So yeah, it's going. And I say that to say this: we're halfway through the NFL, aren't we?
This is week 9 coming up. 8 games into everybody's season.
Teams are pretty much, for the most part, halfway through. There are some teams that have already played 8, and some have just played 7. But how about those is New England the biggest or second biggest surprise team to the Colts, I guess?
Yeah, the Colts, I'd say, have to be the biggest surprise as far as being 7-1. But New England 6-2 they look really good.
They look tough.
And to me, honestly, the biggest surprise, I think, is the fact that the Ravens are 2-5. But
well, when you look at it, also look at their home and away. New England's 2-2 at home. Mm-hmm. I mean, so they're winning the away games. They're plus 67. Of course, the Colts are scoring on everybody. They're a plus 116, and the Broncos, hey, they're holding on by the skin of their teeth. They're down in the West. Taking a look on the NFC side. You've got the Eagles, who are now dealing with more injuries. I think Saquon is
got a hamstring or something.
Yeah, he's. I hope he's able to play. He's on my fantasy team. Then you got the Cowboys at 3-4-1. Are they that good? I mean, they've scored Cowboys? A lot of points. Yeah.
Their defense is abysmal. They've got outscored. I think they scored 44 last week to win their game. You
got Green Bay at 5-1. The Bears 4-3. Still have 3 teams in the NFC North over 500. The Buccaneers, the only over 500 team in the South. They're you got to figure that they're going to start pulling away.
Yeah, that division's terrible
down
again.
There. And then in the West, boy, the San Francisco 49ers had a big opportunity last weekend and just spit the bit.
Well, listen, the amount of injuries they have overcome to still be 5-3 is crazy.
But they have to win that game.
I agree. They should have won that game. But the fact that they're 5-3 without half their team. I mean, almost no wide receivers. McCaffrey's
linebackers are all torn
up. The major linebackers out. The Kittle's been out. Brock Purdy's been out. They've just their injuries, and for them to be 5-3 is amazing.
It's pretty doggone good. Who's playing? Here's who's playing this weekend. No. By the way, taking a look at the full-on schedule, this is week 9. Bye for the Browns. Byes down there for the Giants. For the Jets and Eagles.
The not winless Jets now.
Yeah, speaking of teams that spit the bit, the Bengals should have beat them. And then the Buccaneers off this week. So here's who is playing. Thursday night, Lamar's back. You ready for Lamar to be back?
They say he's back. Sure. I mean, Tyler Huntley looked Lamar-esque last week.
You got to figure that the spread is already matched for him being back, being -8. Then the Colts. I'm surprised the Colts are only 3, but that is at Pittsburgh.
Playing at Pittsburgh is always difficult, period.
Yeah. Bears and Bengals. Bears a favorite on the road.
Whatever.
People are thinking, what's the over-under on that one? 52?
I think what they're considering that Joe Flacco's 50-50 to play in that game, and if they go back to Jake Browning's looked terrible in the games he started. So
Panthers plus 13.5 to the Packers. That's no big surprise. Packers at home. Chargers 9 over the Titans. No big surprise. Then you've got the Niners, again, banged up Niners team. Giants just lost their starting running back. Scataboo. I never saw it.
It just imagine your ankle being the wrong direction with,
That's what
with
I
a bone
heard.
sticking out.
I don't want to see it. Because he's speaking on my fantasy team.
I like him.
I do too. He's fun. Texans and Broncos looks like the close game of the week.
Good matchup. Low point total on that with only 39.5 points, but good matchup.
And then the other game of the weekend, take a look at there on Sunday, 3:25, the Chiefs and the Bills at Buffalo. That's fantastic.
Sure. I wish that was a Sunday night game. Monday night game, you can put it somewhere. You should be able to flex games like that to a primetime spot.
Well, how many 3 o'clock games are there? That'll be probably about the only one if you...
2, 3. There's 3 of them.
3, yeah. And, I mean, the Raiders and Jaguars won't be anywhere.
No.
The Saints and Rams won't be anything.
Ugly.
Yeah, so it'll be on CBS.
Yeah.
The Chiefs and Bills. What are we doing? What's the current line of thought amongst the boys?
Well, let's just say that we are better on NFL. We're only 2 games under 500. So
let's tell the folks what the team would be doing with and without Bruce Dickey involved.
Well, with Bruce Dickey, we're 31-33.
So we're 2 games under 500.
Right. Without Bruce Dickey, we'd be 27-21, 6 games over. So there's hey, listen.
I'm 4.
Keep betting, you come back to that even number. All right.
I'm 4-8. It's just terrible.
4-12.
4-12.
Yeah.
Oh, 4-12. Oh, yeah. It'll come back.
It will. All right, he's on the Seattle Seahawks.
But for your information, I'm 4-12. So if you do feel like joining the Fade Bruce truck,
I wouldn't do that now. Like I said, sometime you're going to come back.
Yeah.
So right now is maybe the time to jump on Bruce Dickey.
There you go.
He's on the Seahawks -3 versus the Commanders. I think Daniels is still out. Mariota did look pretty solid, but he's on Seattle, and then he's on the Bengals +3 versus the Bears. I can't argue that with him. Even if Joe Flacco doesn't play, I would not bet that one, though.
Yeah, I'd stay away.
Yeah.
They're just too inconsistent.
Yeah. Browning just has not looked good. Bruce here on the Cowboys -2.5 versus the Cardinals.
I just think the Cardinals are terrible.
I think Kyler Murray has a chance to play in this game, but even when Kyler Murray was playing,
Monday Night Football in Dallas, you know that Jerry's going to have the team fired up.
You would think so. And then you're on the Jags -3.5 at Oakland. The Raiders, Las Vegas. I assume that's a Raiders fade more than anything.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Which is an easy bet.
Well, it's that as much as the Jags had a week off. I'm feeling good about the Jags.
They're traveling west, going across country, but
it's not like
better than Las Vegas coming over that way.
Better than them going to London. Yeah. What about you or Jamie?
Jamie's on the Lions -8.5 versus the Vikings. The Lions coming off a bye, look good. They're at home.
Who's playing quarterback?
I think JJ's playing, I believe, because Wentz is 100% out. If it's the rookie, then bet the moon on
Wentz is out. Wentz is out for the year.
Yeah, Wentz had his shoulder surgery, so I think JJ's back. And then he's on the Broncos +1.5 versus the Texans. I like it. He got a point, and I think they got a legit chance to win that. So I like that bet. I'm on the Dallas Arizona over 52.5 again. I think both of these teams are going to score.
Desperately bad defense.
Right, I think so. They're susceptible to big plays. Dallas is leading the league in scoring. I think this could go over. And then I'm on kind of the opposite side. The KC Buffalo first half under 26.5. I love both these teams. I do. But both these teams can have long, sustained drives, and
the first half is when they would have their drive set.
Exactly, and so that first half you're more likely to get less possessions, longer drives, and they may not all end up in touchdowns. I just think that under there looks great.
28 points is 3 touchdowns and a field goal.
Right,
or 26 points or whatever it is. Good luck. Good luck to us. Good luck to all you. We'll show you all those on the screen here in a sec. Talk a little horse racing back after this.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high-quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch, small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. This is our weekly Take the Points show. Lucas Vaughan here, and we're having a good time talking winter, fall sports.
Yeah, we had a good time talking about stuff. And now what are you going to do?
You don't really think of horse racing as a fall sport.
No, I sure don't. I don't think of horse racing at all. Let alone
we can talk about the World Series if you'd prefer.
I do want to reference one thing in the World Series.
Yeah,
the fact that a guy in the World Series, Ohtani, went 4 for 4, first guy since 1906 to have 4 extra base hits in one game, and then after that, got on base another 5 times.
Yeah.
On base 9 times in one game.
Did you see he was the first player ever to get on base in a World Series 9 times?
You think?
He was also the first player ever to get on base 8 times.
How about, can we keep going?
He was also the first player to ever get on base 7 times.
Has there been a 6th time?
I think there was like one other guy got on 6 times.
That's just listen. As crazy as some of the stats, that stat is will never be broken.
That's an unbreakable.
Yeah, that is just crazy to me. That number.
2 home runs in that game.
Yeah, 2 home runs, 2 doubles, 4 extra base hits.
And you got to figure, had the Dodgers won on Tuesday night in Game 4 when he pitched.
Yeah.
He was MVP.
Yeah, sure.
Immediately voting.
Yeah,
but he gave up 5 runs. So I mean, or 4 runs. So who knows? But no, it's autumn, so it's clearly horse racing time.
Where is this anyway?
It's the Breeders' Cup
in
at
California?
Del Mar. Del Mar track is in just north of San Diego.
Okay, so it's in California. That's San Diego. They don't have
Sovereignty's been having a great year. Here's the fair odds prior to Wednesday morning. Sovereignty went out. He got scratched. He had a fever. So change those odds to.
I'm taking a number for the 4 horse. I can tell you that right now.
These are what they ought to be. This is not what they are at the track. You can't.
You give me 6,700 to 1. You're doing right. I'm putting $10 on it.
What's that for? The office.
Yeah.
Kevin
Everybody offers you 10,000 to 1. You take it. You put $10 on
it. And Florent Giroux even a good. He's a good jockey. So changing this changes the favorite now to Forever Young, which is a Japanese horse.
And I think if you watched our show over the season, most of these names are very familiar. Fierceness, Baeza, Sierra Leone, Mindframe Journalism, Antiquarian. I remember those names from this year.
Yeah. I'm going to I'll take Baeza. Since
I think he was top 3.
He was 7 to 1. He started out as 9 to 1. So I'm on Baeza. Who are you going to take?
Contrary thinking.
Contrary. You are taking contrary.
I don't know any of the other ones. What's it matter? So I might as well get the one with the good odds.
Folks, here's what we're betting on. Take a picture of the screen if you really want to keep track of how we're doing. And that you see the white one in there, northwestern Nebraska.
Push.
That's a push. And the middle column really doesn't count. Because
it does count.
By the way, you're in the lead.
Well, yeah. we hit.
I'm barely in the lead.
If we hit half of those, we're way money ahead on those money lines.
We are money ahead.
And so, if we can catch one of those a week, we're sticking right in there.
Absolutely right. Folks, thanks so much. Enjoy your weekend. Go Wolves, go Mules, go Lady Mules.
Absolutely, go Newton. Go Newton Eagles, too.
Go Newton Eagles, get volleyball.
You're darn right.
See y'all later.